Hello everybody and welcome. This is a bit of a different intro, specifically because we're doing a giveaway and I wanted to get the details for the giveaway out right at the beginning of the video so everyone can see them basically. But we are doing a giveaway. We were gifted two sets of dice from Paladin Roleplaying. One is a set of D10s, looks something like that. Very nice oceanic blue like appearance. And the other one is a set of normal, like your standard TTRPG dice. There's a D20 and all the other dice to follow as well. Of course, there's that. I will leave the link for those two dice packs in the description below. But basically what you need to know is the next part. So this is part 2 in part 3 of this island adventure that we're doing. Right at the beginning of the video, we're going to do something like this again. Telling you all the details, but basically the way it's going to work is if you comment in the first 24 hours that part 3 is posted, so not this video, but if you want to comment on this video too, you can. But if you comment in the first 24 hours of part 3 and we see that you are a subscriber, then we will pick randomly from those people commented in 24 hours and subscribed, and we will give these dice directly to you. We'll direct message you and get all the info or whatever, and we'll send them right off to you. So that's the plan. Again, not this video, but part 3. Just giving you the heads up now. But anyway, let's get into this video. Hello everybody and welcome back to Slow Your Roll. This is part 2 of a game that Alex is running for us. Today we have me, Cody, Shane, and Alex, and we're all here doing our thing. Real quick, before we get too far into this, all of the maps and scenes that you'll be seeing are going to be from the group Chepeku. They have incredible content, as you'll see, so we'll leave the description for their stuff. We'll leave the link for their stuff in the description below, and so you can check out their stuff as well. But otherwise, Alex, please take it over and remind us what we got ourselves into.
All right, everybody. So for the first part of our video, we started off getting a quest from the king. And the king gave each of you an amulet to hopefully protect against a curse that's been long set on this island. When you guys finally arrive, there's a whirlpool that ends up tearing your boats apart. Luckily, you guys were ecstatically amazing when it came to your skill checks to get off the boat. You were even able to save a good number of people. Once you got to the island, though, that didn't necessarily work out in your advantage because you guys were the only ones who are protected from the curse of the island. After docking onto the island, you were hunted down by some pirates. Luckily, it was just 2 out on a fishing expedition, but easily dispatched. Well, one of them, that is. The other one was taken out by a little bit of friendly fire.
Oh, that's right.
After searching on for a little bit, you guys found where the pirates are at, and taking some uniforms and a few liberties to get in, you were able to find your way into the pirate encampment and even meet yourself right in front of the pirate boss. Not the best turn of events, because now he's angry because some idiots just threw a keg of beer on his fire. A fire that holds a giant meteor-like rock that you guys have been able to glean might be the thing you guys came here to find as your quest from the king.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we can take down just a measly pirate.
yeah, super normal pirate.
Right. Oh, and by the way, he's starting to turn into a were-shark. Just a little angry.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So to lay the land, I'll actually lay out the tactical mode map if you guys want to see where we were at, because we were at the edge of a bonfire.
Yep, I got it pulled up.
I'm there, baby.
Perfect. And luckily for you guys, you didn't start the fire. You just got to let it burn. The pirate captain is actually attacking the idiots who set the bonfire on fire. So what are you going to do? He's currently tearing into the first pirate. Oh, let's see how the setting plays out.
Very fun.
Probably just let it happen.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we just stand back and...
Yeah,
I mean, we're dressed up like pirates right now. I forgot.
Yep.
We are disguised as pirates ourselves, so we just look like part of the crew at this point. I forgot about that.
I mean, we could like play into that and just kind of like back away and just be like, well, man, you gotta be careful.
Yeah. I'd say that's what we're doing. Kind of just staying a little bit of a distance if we can. Just be like, whoa, you know, just watching it play out.
Okay. And I'm not sure if we mentioned it right at the end, but there was a crack that started to form in the giant meteor in the fire. Begins to crack, a little bit of shards keep popping off, and all the way down in the middle, it busts directly in half. Not necessarily on the pirate captain, but pretty dang close.
Wow.
Yeah. There's plenty of these shards that bust off, and you'd be able to grab them and use them for other purposes, maybe even if it was a weapon. But you guys do know that that's what's keeping this curse at bay.
Okay. That's right. And there was something with, like, the pirates are not crazy, right? Like, the pirates are generally, they seem to be relatively sane and not losing their mind over the Ethereum stuff.
Because they have it, right?
Yep. This giant Ethereum rock, you'd be able to chip away a couple of shards, but if you lose those shards, that's like a good couple of weeks worth of rations. So don't be dumb with them.
That's right. That's
Kind of
right.
like
Okay.
they're basically just like addicts.
Yeah. That's kind of how I'm picturing it too.
Yeah. Like they're okay when they have it, but they're doing everything they can to get it if they don't.
Right. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Okay. Yeah, dang. All right, cool. So yeah, I think just basically just stand back and let this thing play out and just, you know, see what happens. Hopefully we don't become a target in this at all, but we'll see.
Okay, totally. Are you guys just sticking around in the area to watch him die?
Yep.
Yes.
I tell you what, it did not take long. He's already on to pirate number 2. There's a clear rage in his eyes, but you might notice it as a different type of rage than the, you know, overwhelming curse that everyone gets subjected to. But he's also doesn't have any Ethereum whatsoever.
Weird. This guy's special.
That's right. And I'm going to go ahead and take this guy and delete him because he is now dead.
Death.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I might like take a, just in case, maybe even take a couple more steps back if that's reasonable. Like if I can manage to do that uninterrupted, not drawing attention.
Yeah, do whatever you guys like.
Okay.
This is a great wide area.
Okay, cool.
Please feel free to take advantage of your surroundings.
All right. Let's do that.
And you've already noticed that every other pirate is hiding too, by the way. There's nobody close to this.
That's funny. Okay, that's a good point. Okay, so as he's kind of just doing that, I almost wonder, like, what should we do right now? You know, he's just chomping through these couple pirate dudes, and we're like, okay. It seems like we want the rock, perhaps, but
yeah, our goal is just kind of like proof that it's there. We could get proof, and we could leave pretty easily.
What was some of the finer details of the contract of sorts? Was it like bring back stuff as well, or was it like secure the area in general? You know, what were some of the finer details in case I'm not misremembering them?
So specifically for this quest, you guys are to find the Ethereum, and if it's safe to harvest, create a fortress or encampment for you guys to sail to and be able to harvest this in mass quantities if it's even there.
So basically it's like we got to set up an outpost that is like returnable, more or less. We got to secure some sort of area that we can trust to be like, okay, this is HQ for, you know, settlement operations or whatever kind of thing.
We could just kind of take over this encampment.
Yeah, this tavern would serve us mighty well. You know, it'd serve the cause.
And you were given this mission when you had a whole, like, cruise liner's worth of people, so it's up to you guys how far you want to take it.
Very fun. Okay, so...
But you also don't have a ship to go anywhere, so figure that out too.
That's true. Okay, so I might continue at this point, really just like turn around and take a few more steps and be like, sorry, I know you're like dying, coughing, so be like, Oren, I have an idea. Follow me, you know, and just kind of take a few more steps over, maybe towards this shed-like storage building of sorts or whatever that is.
Yep, I'm dying. I'm gonna follow right there.
Excellent.
Actually, I guess I'll stay up here because you're supposed to harvest stuff. I'm just supposed to protect for the most part.
Okay, fair enough. I'm supposed to understand. I'm the brains of this operation, really. Okay, I'm gonna look at you.
Curmudgeon.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I'm gonna look at you and be like, Oren, I believe I may have actually. I guess I don't know. Do I know that there's a pirate in this building?
The door's open, so I would say that it's not necessarily a secret.
Okay. All right. Cool. Maybe like he peeked out or something at one point to see the boss making a lot of racket. Whatever. One way or another, I saw him in there, and I'm like, Oren, here, listen. I understand that you are quite good at hunting and things of the sort. Listen, all I'm trying to say is we should kill this guy. Well, I think we should just take this whole little encampment, really, if we can manage it. And this guy's alone, right? So we should just kill him, or you should.
I'll kind of look up for a second at the were shark killing the other pirate, and just look at you and be like, put my hand on your shoulder, and be like, I'm proud of you, and go in and try to fight the guy.
Oh, okay. Nice.
No questions asked. I like that.
No. Yeah, because when we were walking away from our first landing spot, Angelo, you were pretty hesitant to just towards violence in general. So you've come a long way.
Yeah, I'm starting to like, maybe it's pretending, maybe it's not, but either way, I'm like, we'll just kill everybody. It's so simple. I didn't realize.
Got a problem? Kill it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. On that note,
Sure. If
I'm gonna try to just walk in kind of stealthily and just punch the guy in the nose.
I might follow in and shut the door.
That's the goal.
Ooh, that's
okay,
pretty cool.
okay.
Can both of you guys give me a stealth check?
Yes. Ooh, technically, I'm at disadvantage for this, so that'll be kind of fun.
Cody, why is yours at disadvantage?
I'm wearing some heavy armor, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an alchemy then.
Nice. Let's see how it goes.
I got a 16 for my stealth.
Okay. That's actually pretty good. You needed to have 15 to be able to make it in there too, because he's also cowering in fear.
Yeah, makes sense. He'd be kind of
he's
attentive.
on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you're definitely able to sneak your way in there.
I got a 7.
Not so much for you. If you were trying to sneak in and close the door behind you, you slammed it for some reason. I don't know, man.
Ah, that's hilarious. I love that. So now we're just like, so we made it in there. Oren made it in there stealthily even.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say I'm like right there at by the door then, and I literally just like, I try to shut the door, and I accidentally just like stumble a little bit and just like slam the door to catch myself, and I'm like, whoops.
Definitely. And I'd even say that Oren is probably like right behind the dude, and then you slam the door and he's like, so like you're just on him.
All right.
Good. Now what?
So how's this play out? Do I get my punch in?
Whatever you'd like to do.
All right. As soon as he turns around and sees me, deck him right in the face.
Okay, definitely. And he was not prepared for that, especially since the trigger was basically the door slam. So, do you want to give me an attack check to see how well it goes? And you can even do it with advantage too.
Still got the surprise, but we aren't necessarily hidden in here per se.
All right. Attack. Just for 22.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. You're cleaning his clock with that one.
Good. Well, it's just one base damage.
Okay, definitely. One base damage. And so he's got a physical defense of 12. So you got the heavy and brutal hit on this dude. So 3 damage straight to his dome. And before he's even able to register anything, you notice it's a familiar face. The dude who told you where to go to get the shards. Jocko, Silvertongue O'Malley.
Wow. Thanks, bud. We'll take it from here.
But this is definitely the initiation of combat. This is a surprise, but he's ready to go. So both of you guys are closed in this room, right? There's no... Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to move you in just a little bit closer in, so that way you're right next to him, just on the map. So Jocko O'Malley, always an angry kind of guy. He's coming right back at you. He's going to give you what you got. And just another wild swing going right up.
Okay.
And gonna throw it. Okay. Gonna throw up a 17 for. I'm just making sure there's nothing I plus.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, it was just a normal attack for this guy, straight roll. So, 17. Does it hit?
Okay. Yeah, that is a heavy hit.
Heavy hit? Okay. So,
He got me. Got me.
it's
good.
only will base damage of 1 plus 1 more, so 2 for you.
Okay.
He does also have a pistol and a cutlass. He's going to try to reach for the pistol and try to shoot you at point blank range for a disadvantage, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah?
I would like to use my sidestep maneuver.
Ooh, that sounds fun. What happens for that?
So I don't know how it would work because we're in such close quarters. But
Okay.
what it's supposed to be is like you just move to the next space. So you're still within range. So basically I would just jump to like this space here if I could.
Hey, how'd you
Makes
do that
sense to
for
me.
the record? How'd you ping like that?
Just hold it down.
Really? Okay.
Just- Yeah. Did it make sound for you too?
Yeah, it's
It
fun.
did not make a sound.
Oh,
I'm hearing sounds.
I got sounds. They're magical.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it would be like me jumping there, basically. And then
Okay.
he has disadvantage on his attack roll.
Sounds
And
good to me.
It takes an AP.
Nice. So he's got disadvantage on his attack roll, and you sidestepped it to give him double disadvantage?
Oh, no. No, the sidestepping it is what gives him disadvantage.
He's already got disadvantage because it's close quarters with
Oh.
a ranged weapon.
Sick? Then
Yeah.
yes.
Nice. All right. Double 17, and then he got an 8. So you're lucky you got that sidestep in.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
wild pistol shot flies off, maybe a little bit over your shoulder, but you're actually totally fine. Good sidestep.
Nice.
And it's a good thing you're short, Oren. Or
Yeah.
Angelo.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
we
I'm
both
tall.
are.
Orange, the short one, is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. I got it right.
Shot right over my shoulder.
Okay. So that was a good exchange. And now you, with your less than sneaky presence, is able to go in the next initiative order if you'd like. Angelo.
Excellent. All right. I am scared. Let's see here. Let's do. I'm kind of like right next to the guy at this point. So, do I have weapons on me? I do. Got the old boulder gauntlet, and I'm carrying a shield around. That's fun. Okay, the boulder gauntlet. All right. So I am going to kind of just afraid, almost like reactionary. I'm just gonna be like, oh no, what do we do now? You were supposed to kill him. What is a llama? He's supposed to be dead. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna swing at him with the boulder gauntlet, and very afraid, I'm just gonna spend a bunch of action points on that. So I'm gonna do the attack, and give it advantage, and try to add 1 damage, just all at once.
Definitely.
Looking at a 19.
Very good. Very good. That's a heavy hit on old Jocko.
Heavy? Okay, so it'd be 2 bludgeoning damage total then.
Okay, definitely. It's up to 5 damage.
And then I am going to, at that point, I'm basically just going to, not really know what to do with my hands and just kind of like flash them forward at him and just like make a bunch of bright radiant sparkles, just giving Orin help on an attack check for my last
Okay.
AP, and that's it.
That sounds fun. And it actually is right back to you, Oren.
Sick. Okay. Well, we're pretty close. So,
Mhm.
I think I'm just gonna lash out with a sword and try to hit him. Hold on. How do weapon maneuvers work now?
Basically, you make your attack, and then you can add those onto him.
I would like to stab him with my sword.
Okay.
Yep. So I guess we'll start with that. The goal is kind of gonna be to like grapple him after.
Mhm.
Ooh, okay.
So I would like to. I don't know. It depends how well the checks go, I guess. But the idea will be to like stab him as I like push him away, and then just like bear hug him
Okay.
Fair.
from behind, basically.
kind of like the old trope of like you're going in for a hug and then you get him in the gut.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he's grappled.
Okay, let's give it a try. First, make the attack check to see how well the sword swing does.
I'll roll the d8 to add.
Nice,
All right.
with the help.
Yep. 11, 3, 4, 18.
18. 18 definitely hits, and moving back to his physical defense, 12. You even got the heavy.
Nice. Let's go.
Nice.
So the base damage.
One is the base damage.
Awesome. Thank you. So we got 2 more right on this guy, and that was 1 AP. What do you want to do with the rest?
So grapple will be the next one.
Okay. Yeah, give it a go.
Is that a strength? Is that what I'm doing? Strength
Yep,
check?
it's a contested check against our might. So you go ahead and roll a might check, and so will they.
Okay.
And you definitely locked it in. He's got a 5. You got that 14 plus some stuff?
Yeah, some stuff. Plus 3.
Yeah, well, you're 3
17.
times stronger than him in this case.
All right.
He's cinched in. You got him, pinned down.
Okay. Well, in that case, I would like to just punch him again, but like with brass knuckles.
Okay.
But I know that'll be so. Okay. Now that he's grappled, there's +1 damage from the
definitely.
fist weapon style. But there's disadvantage, right? So
yes, for a repeated attack check. Also,
okay.
you're grappling him with a hand that didn't have the sword in it. Where's the brass knuckles coming from? Or are you like,
I didn't get that far.
No worries. If you wanted to drop your sword and maybe try to like punch him or see if you could get in your pocket real quick for some knuckles, go for it. But at the moment, you're currently stabbing him.
That's true.
I see.
That is true.
And the other hand has his like hair or something.
All right. Instead, I'll try to just like body.
Okay.
Sounds better.
Definitely.
So that doesn't get disadvantage, does it? Or does it?
I would consider, if it's a grapple maneuver, I would consider that a
It
repeated check for the grapple.
Okay.
So it will be at disadvantage.
I got you. Okay. Well, let's do it then, and just hope for the best. We did not get the best.
Well, that's all right. What do you got so far? We'll see what we can handle.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 and an 8. So either way, just not good,
Is it against his physical defense or is it a contested roll?
Contested by the target's martial check.
Could you say that again? I'm sorry.
It is contested by the. No, I can't say it again.
Can you say that again? No, I cannot.
Oh, there it is. Contested. You make an athletics check contested by the target's martial.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice. All right.
so
I'm going to
yeah,
give it a roll and
athletics.
see if you succeed.
Okay, so I got 11. Will be my final answer.
That's pretty good. Not good enough, but pretty good.
No, it's not good enough, but it was still
Unfortunately.
pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, you tried to do that thing where you spider one leg around him, and he was like, "Dude, what are you doing? This is so weird." But he's still up.
All right, fair enough.
Get off.
Okay.
That was at disadvantage, so you still technically have 1 AP left.
Yeah. Can I use the help action? Can I help?
How would you help him to do something? I could see that you're restraining them in a way. Is that what you're trying to get at?
Like if he's gonna do the punchy thing again, like I just yell like hit him again, and like while restraining him, try to just like hold him up, so he's got a clear shot, basically.
Okay. We're going for the full Nelson. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I like that. I'll definitely let you give him the help action.
Cool.
All right.
That's it then. My 4.
Okay, perfect. If that's the end of your turn, the pirate is going to do everything he can to try to get the heck out of this grapple. So first thing he's going to do is contest that grapple check. Would you also like to make a roll?
Ooh. Yeah. Is it against my athletics?
Oh, is it a contested check or is it just against your...
Oh boy. I think it'd just be contested martial checks. So either athletics or acrobatics for both. Or no, the person grappling probably is just athletics.
Yep. Okay, yep, you're totally right. So, if you'd like to see if you can beat that 17 on the board that he just laid down, it's also... Okay, you're lucky that Jocko's not strong.
Woo!
You're
19, baby.
Yeah. You do add some stuff, but you're safe. You're safe.
All right, good.
And honestly, he's going to try to do that. Actually, no. He's actually pretty mad that he can't get out of this. And he's like, I'm not going to be able to get through this brute. So he goes through, gets a little knife, and tries to stab you right over the shoulder. Just quick little gut punch.
Oh,
Does that sound good to you?
yeah. Can I use body block if he's the one attacking?
I don't think.
Sounds
So?
fishy to me.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, I
gonna
would
say not
no,
this
but-
time.
All right, fair enough.
Unless the body you're using is Angelo.
Angelo,
maybe
get over
not.
here. Take this hit for me.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right. Swinging the knife around right off back into your stomach. Hopefully, he rolls 18. Just,
Ooh,
that was a quick
that's
one.
heavy.
It's a heavy hit. Okay.
Mhm.
It was a base damage from a dagger of 1, so it's still only just 2 damage for you.
Okay, I'll take it.
And that's going to be the end of this guy's turn. He's not
All
the
right.
strongest, you might have noticed.
Does that put me
Yeah.
back at the top then?
Sure does.
All right, I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Yep, I know. So I've got healing touch. Once per combat, I can spend 1 AP to touch a creature and heal it. Right? I got to make a check against a DC10, and if it works, then I restore some HP to you. Okay. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make the check to do that. Like right now, I know you're like hit the guy, but I'm scared. I'm like, if you die, I'm like, I just assume I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like I can't do this. So basically, I'm gonna reach out to you and just be like, and I'll just be like trying to like almost like fight around him while he's grappled just to touch you. And basically, I'm just gonna make my check, and I'm gonna spend 3 action points. 1 to make the check, and 2 to give it double advantage, and I'll have 1 left after that. So that's my goal.
Okay.
So here's the first check, and then another one. All right, let's freaking go. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that
it's
did
going to
really
be
well.
a 19 plus 4 for the spell check, so it's going to bring it to 23.
Okay.
So the base heal is 2 HP, and then I cleared it by 10. Well, 10-ish, so 2 more HP. So you're going to get 4 HP back.
Nice.
Everything he's
Brings
taken
me up
so
to full
far.
health.
Yes! I can only do that once per combat, though, so...
All right.
And now that that's done, we'll be like, oh, okay, you look much better now. Let me try this. And then I'm going to just try to sock him with your help dice with a normal attack roll instead of a spell check. So that's just roll. Do you want me to roll the D8? Oh, boy. You know, if it's an 8, I might still do some damage here. Oh, all right.
That's nice.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 15.
Definitely hits. Physical defense is 12. So you
Nice.
just cleared it.
So I do
A little
1 damage with the boulder gauntlet, baby. After healing you up, I'm like, all right, let's try this, and just, whoa. That's it for me.
Sick. I'm gonna cheer when that happens
Mm-hmm.
because you healed me and because you punched him.
Right.
Reinvigorated with violence.
Yeah. Yeah. So much so, I'm gonna try to slam him down again
Okay.
because
Another
we're
contact.
back at the top.
Yes, definitely right back to you.
Cool. I'm gonna try that again then. The slam
Are you-
maneuver.
Are you just going to do a base maneuver? Do you have any help, or do you want to give it an advantage or anything like that? Just because you failed the last one, I was only asking.
Yeah. Can I just spend another AP to give it advantage?
Yep, sure can.
Endlessly.
Yes.
All right, let's give it a go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
Rolled an 18
To
to
start,
avoid
yeah.
getting
Nice.
slammed.
And then you add his martial thing, and I add my athletics. Right.
Yep, he doesn't have any martial additions because he's not that strong of a guy.
Nice. Ooh, man, he's just rolling high.
He was rolling high. Got a 15.
Man, unfortunately, it
Pull it
didn't
off.
land this time. Did you have any help from Cody? No? Okay.
Nope.
No.
I know I do that often
Not
enough
this
that you'd
time.
expect so, but not this time.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna try to just like frustrated. I'm gonna try to just push him back, like over the barrels that are there
Okay.
or whatever's there. Like, and
Mhm.
so I'm gonna like let go of him and just be like, and just shove him
Nice.
with the knockback maneuver.
Is that contested at all, or is it just a...
So it's a save maneuver, and it's a part of the martial attack. So I will also be, this time, I will be punching with the brass knuckles.
Nice. There we go.
Yep. So it's going to be like twofold. So the punch with the brass knuckles, and then also the knockback.
Okay.
So it's a physical save against my save DC. So let's do something.
They rolled a 2.
All right, so this is the damage for...
And you also rolled a 2. You got some stuff added, right?
I mean, yeah, 4.
Yeah. You won. You won.
But you didn't actually hit though, right?
I didn't hit him. So this is...
it's against your physical defense.
So against the save DC is just to see if he gets knocked back or not. But I didn't even punch him. I didn't even hit. Just swinging at the air. And then that's all I got.
Did the maneuver cost you an AP?
Yeah. Yeah.
What I would say that like the activation of being able to do that maneuver to cost an AP is like predicated on you hitting. So if you didn't hit, I would say that you would at least be able to do one more thing with that AP that technically wasn't assigned.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I need to look into for future stuff too, because that's come up a couple times. We'll know next time. I'll look into it later.
Totally.
To know exactly how those are supposed to be handled, because I don't know offhand.
Okay.
I like that ruling right now, though.
Yeah.
I can see a decent argument either way.
All right. I'm gonna
Dare him to death.
I'm just trying to think of things to do that won't be at disadvantage. I don't know if I have any.
You could always help.
Yeah. So now I'm just trying to think of ways to help.
Could help dodge. I think
Oh,
shove
you
is
can
a
dodge?
yeah.
Forgot dodge is a thing. So I can like dodge now and hold the action.
The way dodge works is if you spend the action point now, and you would the first attack against you has disadvantage.
Okay. I thought it was like as a reaction,
Nope.
similar to the sidestep maneuver.
Nope.
So it counts towards next turn AP. Okay. With my last AP, I'm just going to use the dodge.
Okay. Sounds good to me. And lucky for you, he knows exactly who the threat is. Angelo.
Yeah.
And you're actually going to see a side of Jocko you haven't seen before.
Uh-oh.
He's going to, since he's freed in a way, or at least he's got his hands to himself, he's going to rip a amulet that you see off of his neck and just toss it straight to the ground. He's already bleeding. He's already bloodied. But now you hear the gurgling, a bit of a ferocious coming out of this guy. And he's going to try to escape from this grapple one more time. But now he's a little bit stronger. You might be able to pick up on that. And because you didn't shove him, I said I feel like you would still be grappling. Because
okay.
attack doesn't mean you stop grappling, only if you wanted to shove him.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay.
And since you didn't shove, he's still grappling. And he's going to use both of his action points in a blind rage to try to get the heck out of there. He's even got a little bit of a bonus to this roll too. Ooh, okay, 18 for a 20 now. So let's see if he can break that grapple.
Okay.
I think he got out. And he can't really do much, but the rage in his eyes is immense. He's looking directly at you. He doesn't even know that Angelo's in the room at this point. But unfortunately, that was his only 2 AP, and he's right back to Angelo.
All right.
That's okay.
Listen, it's not that okay. Okay. Okay, no, that is good. That's very good. I'm looking at one thing here. I got an idea. Offensive actions. So shove is not a maneuver in any way. It's just an action. All right. I'm gonna do something kind of wild. Are we ready?
Let's see what you got.
Where would you say that he is? I'm gonna try to shove him, right?
Okay.
He's got like, I don't know what you'd call the one space that's the wall kind of thing. So that's kind of interesting.
Yep.
But basically, I'm just gonna be, like I said, the same general cinematic view where I'm just frightened at this point. I'm just gonna try to literally just like shove him against the wall.
Okay. You're a little bit diagonal, so you're pretty much shoving him over the box kind of in the wall too. So you got almost a tabletop on your side.
Okay. So basically I'm just going to try to shove him directly into the wall as hard as I can. And mechanically speaking, Angelo is actually strong. He's quite strong. But narratively speaking, it's just because he's got magic stuff. So basically, I'm going to spend 1 AP to try to shove him and another to give it advantage. And we'll just see how that does. I'm just going to start with that, see what happens.
Sounds good to me.
So it is an athletics check against his martial check. So kind of the same situation he's been going on with all of his grapples.
And he got a 16 plus 2 for an 18.
Oof. I got a 13 plus 5 for an 18.
Defender wins?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think
It doesn't
that's the
actually
way it
say in
goes.
the thing, but I feel like it should be that way. Defender should win. This is a defense situation, so not an armor situation. Or a defense situation. So, yeah, so I think he beat me there. Jerk. So now, all right. So I tried my hand at doing some martial stuff. I was like, not working out there.
Now you got to try the feat.
So now what I'm going to do is right up next to him. So any ranged attacks got disadvantage. But it's against the MD. Okay. I'm going to try to hit him with Sacred Bolt as well.
Ooh, okay.
For a spell attack instead against his Mystic defense. Yeah. That's the plan. No empowerments there. That's the plan. Making the attack
Absolutely.
check now. Wow. Oh yeah, it did the math for me already. So 23 is the final roll for that against... Oh wait, it's at disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Okay. Would you like to wait just one moment before you do that?
Sure.
Okay. Because Jocko O'Malley is also magical. And he would like to duel you if you're willing.
Yeah. Fun.
I was just reading that over. I can declare the spell duel, but before I know the spell check. So,
Very cool. So technically you don't know the spell check yet.
yep. If you want to go for it, we can go for it.
I like it. That's fun.
All right. Now, in this spell duel, how exactly are we going to go about it? Because he's spending his only 2 AP for his next turn to be able to do this.
Okay. So I'm going to finish. I'm going to roll the second roll, the disadvantage roll.
Definitely.
And then basically he also will just kind of like roll a spell check. I didn't do the thing that time, so it's a 19 this time around. No,
Okay.
18, sorry.
It's still not terrible.
Yeah, it's still all right.
Way better than him.
Okay. All right, so now what happens?
He got a 2 for a 6 for his spell duel there. And for that, since you won the spell duel...
It just says the target creature's spell succeeds and takes effect.
Okay. Yep, that was his version of counterspell to try and stop what you were doing, and that didn't work. He basically went for it, and it was like, wah, wah.
So for the spell to take effect, it basically just happens like it would have happened without the spell duel. So basically what happens now, I think, as far as I understand this right, then it's like an 18 against his Mystic defense now.
Okay, definitely. And against his Mystic defense, I believe that's just a normal hit. Yep, just a normal hit against Jocko.
Okay, so he's going to take 1 radiant damage, and then I'm definitely using my last action point to bless Orin with guidance on his next attack as well. And I'll basically just kind of like light up like a little target on this big dude's like throat, just kind of like glowy, and be like, that's the spot. That's the one you want to hit. And that's it. That's it for me.
All right.
And-
Go ahead.
Oh, I do want to say that as you did all of that, you even pointed to the most vulnerable spot on this, what looks like a zombie now. But you've already burned his eyes clear out with that radiant damage because it does extra. He only had a little bit of health left, and you actually did it. Angelo,
Nice.
you did the final blow this time.
All of them.
That was a good one. Angelo will definitely, even though he's like hardly not shaking now, he'll gloat hard, of course, but we'll just leave it at that and move on.
So, dead body in the middle of the storage room,
Dope.
and you might
I'd like to
actually
pick it-
just right in the bag. Yeah. Sounds good? I mean, if you want to pick it up.
just as a shield,
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah, what are you
Just
thinking?
'cause
Yeah, now the
I don't know.
questions.
I don't know what's going on.
I say, like, did we draw attention to ourselves? I feel like that might have made
Yeah.
some racket. Not only like slamming the door, but everything else in between. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I'd like to pick it up.
Okay.
And then I guess technically it'd be grappled. Just for the ability to use body block comes down to it. We step out the door.
Sure.
Cool.
So you're opening up the door and gonna like peek old Jocko out.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason to stay in here.
Okay.
I'll look over at Angelo and give him like a little nod first. And
We're just going out expecting to be possibly guns blazing kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you might notice in your surroundings that this is definitely a storage unit that's got a bunch of different things in it, but it might not be the only way out right out the front door. If you look around for just a little bit, you do see a trap door kind of in the corner.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Does it sound like, okay, let's start here. Can we tell if we are, just stop and we're quiet? Can I tell if I can hear anyone freaking out outside? Like, what's going on in the storage shed? Someone go over there, or anything like that?
So far, that was a relatively quick, maybe minute of combat that you guys just threw this guy down. Give him a good slap and he's done. Yeah. So you might be able to hear like some carnage still going on outside from the shark man. But for the most part, people are trying to get out of the, excitement here. If somebody hears a gunshot, they're not exactly going to be like, oh no, this guy.
Okay. So we might be kind of safe. Okay, in that case, yeah. I mean, I'll definitely head over and check out the possible trap door or secret door there then.
Sounds good. And taking a little peek down into the trap door, you'll notice that it actually awakens into a completely different level. This is the Cove. The Pirate's Cove. I'm not sure if that switched over to you guys, but
it did. Yep. It did.
Okay, cool.
What?
In here, we now have the Pirate's Cove. This is their secret location. Just trying to move everyone to a normal place.
Yeah.
Because it keeps them on the map.
Yep, fair enough. And we won't metagame that we can see those guys kind of thing, of course.
But yeah, you guys are able to sneak your way down into the Pirate's Cove. You can see where there's a decent amount of like leisure areas, but this is where they set sail, where they're setting off for the high seas or coming back with plunder.
Very fun.
Yeah. But what would you guys like to do in this cove? There's now at least a way out.
Yeah, so basically we're just gonna I'm gonna open the door, realize that you can go down there, and I'm like, wait, it sounds like there's a whole living area down there or something. And I'm definitely interested. I will quickly make my way straight down there and just be like, I don't know, maybe this is safer. Let's just see what's going on down here, All
right, I'll throw Jocko down and climb down after you.
Okay.
Definitely.
Hardly sidestep Jocko before it lands on me.
Just whoosh. Yeah. Good thud right to the bottom.
No, I meant in the storage shed.
Oh, okay. Okay, you throw him down.
Next
I see.
To me and then jump in the hole.
I see.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That's fun.
Yeah, just send him down the hole to be a lookout for us.
Yeah.
What you see, Jocko?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now that we're down here, man, what do we even do?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I don't know. We don't want to just run, right? Because if we did, then we still didn't secure the place.
I know. What if we actually just sneak around and keep trying to just guerrilla warfare, take some guys out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to secure the resources, secure a way to get out of here, and find a way to get back. And this island not be somebody else's when you get here,
Right.
I don't know. How do we...
We could set up a trap. We could set up a booby trap ambush situation going on, perhaps.
Yeah. So
cool.
There were 8 of them up top. We killed 1. Shark guy killed 2. Shark guy is another. And then there were 4.
Yeah.
Just from our time of walking around. Not knowing how many people there are down here. That gives us 5 adversaries still. If there's... I would guess if this is a living area. I would just guess that there are more down here. Whether there actually are or not.
Yeah, I agree. I would definitely not assume that it's empty kind of thing.
Yeah. So that gives us at least 10 people to fight. So I'm thinking, is that the best way to go about it, or do we go for Shark Boy and then try to parade his head around on a stick and give everyone a warning, leave now.
Interesting.
Goliath,
Yeah, right. That'd be pretty cool too. What should we do? Should we? We're still in disguise technically. Do you want to just do a quick walk around, scout the place out, try not to draw too much attention, but just literally just walk around and be like, oh, hi, Fred, or you know, just until we kind of see what's going on down here.
Yeah, we know the boss's name, right? I forgot his name.
Yep. The boss's name is Captain Morven Redtide Blackfin. His nickname is Redtide, but Captain Morven Blackfin.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what if we what if we walk around and anyone that we see, we like make a comment to them about avoiding him? Like, oh, you want to make sure you avoid Redtide. He's going crazy right now. Or like even send them up top or something. Like while we scout it out, just be like, Redtide wants everyone upstairs.
I see what you're saying. I like the idea of trying to keep them down here, maybe, you know, like you said, like maybe just walk around and make the comment like, you know, Redtide's losing his mind up there. Make sure you lay low for a while until he cools off, kind of thing. I definitely like that idea. And then while we not only do that to try to kind of keep some people down here that would be down here or whatever, we can also like head back up and maybe just directly challenge Redtide like maniacs.
I'm in.
All right. So basically the goal is we're just going to walk around and actually understand what we're looking at, like what we see on the map, try to actually get that in our minds, our characters' minds as well, for the most part. And try to warn everyone to stay down here. Those are the goals, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep. That's the play. That's the play, Mr. GM, sir.
All right. That sounds good. So how would you like to start going about that? There's a couple of different rooms that you might be able to go into.
Yeah.
There's one pirate just sitting at a table all by himself. There's two pirates kind of in their rooms that look to be like they might be doing whatever pirates do in their own room. And you see a giant keg that looks like it's kind of peeking off into another room, but you don't really know.
Yeah, fair enough. Man, I'd say we just, I don't know, I'd probably step out to the dock area just because it looks like it's open for the most part. Is that true?
Yep, absolutely.
So I'd probably just head out there first just because it's like an open area. So just like head out there, take a look around, be like, okay, there's a little cove with some boats. Cool. See what's going on here. Like a quick escape situation or like a stealthy entrance. Cool.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
And I do want to say that this little gully is a little bit bigger than it might seem on the map. You'll be able to fit more than just this tiny boat through the passageway in and out.
Oh, okay.
At the very least, these are decent sized ships to be able to at least go around the island, maybe another island.
Okay.
But it may not be the main pirate ship.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's just a little bit bigger than it is on the map.
All right, Oren, you decide what door we're going next.
When we back away, it seems most natural to just go in here.
Yeah, just walk right in like we own the place because, hey, we're pirates too, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and then kind of like look at this guy over here and just be like, that's when we start saying, like, oh, don't go upstairs, whatever you do. You know, one of those.
Yep, Redfin's losing his crap.
Yeah, he does that a lot. You don't want to really make him angry. This is just a Wednesday.
All right, I'll respond and say, well, he kills 2 of you guys every week, just on the normal.
You guys.
Oh, it's 2 this time? What did those idiots do?
They didn't do anything, but...
Yeah, I think they might have just accidentally said something about his mom.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You know, got too lazy with the tongue, that's all.
I don't think I've seen you boys around here before. What's your names?
Do we have name tags on? was that I don't know. Was that a part of the uniforms?
I
we stole
doubt
someone's clothes.
Pirate. Well, fair enough. Do we have name tags?
You never know.
Not really. You also didn't check like the collar or tag to see if like, you know, Jocko wrote his name on his underwear or something, but you know, so far as you can tell, no. Your names aren't anywhere on your body.
Okay,
there you go.
I'll kind of think for a second and just be like, my name's Warren.
I knew it. I'll be like, I'm Michael.
It's good to meet you, Warren and Michael. I'm gonna guess new recruits.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes. Yep. Just trying
good.
So we
learn the rights.
We avoid Redfin when he turns into a shark.
He's that mad? Okay. Yeah, don't go upstairs for like a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You probably find everybody else in the bar. That's where we know to go to just get away from the red tide. You guys are new around here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Good. I mean, Jocko's been doing a great job at getting new recruits. He's been going pinging back and forth to all the islands around here. We even got a native guy around who just came, learned the language, and he's already starting to be one of the best pirates I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jocko.
What's his?
He showed us the storage shed. Nice storage shed. That's all.
That's a good
Nice
thing.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he really looks after all of us around here. I gotta tell you, Jocko, he keeps the pirates in line when Redfin's not around.
Yeah, good people, that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Might even be like Blackfin's right hand man, I might say.
Oh,
Very important figure when it comes to organization around here.
Really?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
you-
that.
you got-
Seems organized.
You guys stick with Jocko. He'll tell you everything you need. But I gotta work on this hangover I don't have yet. So
Okay.
Good. I'd like to quickly move to the next room.
Yep.
Sounds
Probably
good.
like back out. Does this look like a room that we can just go to?
So I don't know, right? There's some
Behind
barrels
it?
stacked up there.
there is
Looks like this
kind
one's
of
closed.
it's like a makeshift stairway all the way up through this cave here, but you don't really see anything when looking up to it.
Yeah, I almost feel like I'd just ignore it, you know?
All right. Probably let's just go back then. Is this
Yeah.
door open from where we're at? Can we tell?
Yep, that's a door to a private room.
Is it open?
Not at the moment, no.
All right. Probably wouldn't think to go there then.
I mean, we don't know it's a private room, but yeah. I feel like you're
I
probably
mean,
right.
yeah, no. If you go there, I'll follow. But I'd probably just try to go down this hallway and figure out it's a dead end or something
Yeah, fair enough.
where we fell in. Like, I'd probably check all the open spots first.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yes, we move
So
kind of back through. Oh, good.
yeah, no, I was just gonna kind of like give you a lay of the land. There's a couple of ways that you could get up back to the surface. If you wanted to go from where you went from the storage unit, it'd be right over here. But
Okay.
there's circle thing right here is also a tower that you can get back up through.
Uh-huh.
These right here are stairs to get back up because this is a two-story building, as well as over here. This right here is a giant barrel in the way, kind of separating the bar from the living quarters.
Okay. All right. So he said everyone else is hanging out at the bar.
Yeah, we got to find out how to find it.
Yeah. Yes. That's fun. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like you're right. We'll probably make our way back through where we came. And then, so we maybe look around until we see the tower. See the tower as an option for us. This whole keg situation, is that like, can we tell that there's a way to get through there?
From your end, it's a hollow keg that's closed off right now.
Interesting. How big is it?
Enough to walk through.
Interesting. So it's almost like a doorway of sorts. Very
Definitely
fun.
one of the larger kegs that you've seen.
Very fun. Well,
I say
where
we
else
go
would the
through.
bar be? You know?
So you're gonna walk through the big keg?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Definitely.
Walk right through that, baby.
And it's one of the loudest screeches that you've definitely ever heard. But when you walk through the keg, every pirate in the room raises their glass, says, "Yay!" and then turns back to doing what they're doing.
Okay. I'm going to grab a drink from the banana bar.
I like it. And the beer's on tap. Feel free if you'd like. Take what you want in the pirate land, you know.
Makes sense.
And then we basically just kind of shout out the warning like, hey, everybody, make sure you stay down here a while. Blackfin is just losing his mind up there.
And you might actually already notice that several of these people were some of the people from upstairs, and they already got downstairs and were like, yeah, dude, that was close.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, not a chance I'm going back up there, man.
Yeah.
He's so mad it's the red tide out.
Nice. Classic. Heck yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, cool.
We should go upstairs then.
Yeah, I'd be like, where's the pot? You know what I'm saying? Like, where am I going I gotta take a dump, you know? I'm trying to do pirate talk.
They're just gonna point like, the outhouse is that way, my guy.
Excellent.
It's 2 doors on the right, go out to the left. If you see the bush, you've gone too far.
All right, excellent, great. Well, I'm gonna go that way.
You guys need any help out there? This guy at the door calls out.
Oh, no.
No,
What would
we can help each other.
All right, if you say so. But don't get in his way. Doesn't end well for anyone.
Yeah, sounds good. Step
should go
around
in his
him. Just be like, yep, okay, outside.
Really cramped up next to the door, like, excuse me.
Yeah. Almost sit on the table just to get by him.
Okay,
That's funny.
so if you're making your way back outside, there's a lower level for the docks. But if you're trying to see everything, we can go back up to map number 2.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Did you want to go back to the shark guy, or are you guys trying to stay on the lower level?
Basically, I think from here, I think we just want to basically go address old Blackfin, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to try to find a peaceful resolution or the fastest way to kill him?
You know, we could start with one and end with the other, which is sort of how I anticipate it to go. But you never know.
All right,
we might
let's
be able
do
to
it.
just, settle up with him. Might just be
Well, what would we offer? Like,
yeah.
if you leave and give us all of your valuable stuff, we'll call it even.
Oh, we could do some business stuff. We could hey,
Yeah.
I understand that you like this Ethereum stuff, right? But, what if we set up a deal where we use it to make tons of money and then you get a cut of that money, more than you could ever imagine, something like that. And he might just be like,
I
oh,
do
cool.
like money.
Or he might be like, I don't care about money. We got Ethereum. Are you kidding me? And then try to kill us. I don't know.
Let's try it. Let's just see what happens. Let's do that. I like that.
All right.
Okay. So we're gonna go talk to the shark.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna go back top side, and attempt to, as long as the shark is possibly somewhat cooled down, at least not immediately killing someone. Yeah.
Okay. I got pretty much everything set. Throw this one. Their bodies. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
And there also happens to be a fresh body right over there. That happened.
Weird.
Coming from a different area.
Right. Obviously.
I was going to try to put an X over them, but I don't think I can. But just know that those guys are dead.
Man,
Okay.
even if we make a deal with this guy, his right-hand man is just dead in the storage shed.
Yeah. We should kill everyone.
I don't know how else to handle this per se, I can't imagine reasoning with the guy at this point. We're also in pirate uniform, so we'd have to be like, yeah, we're just normal pirates, so we have this leverage to offer you though, and that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So instead we just rip the disguise off and be like, hey, you're an undercover boss. We're your boss now.
Well, what is this guy to... Just think to yourselves, what is this guy going to respect when it comes to negotiating? Is it going to be, intelligence, wit, strength, bravery? Is he going to look at you and be like, you son of a, you got the gumption, What do you think this negotiation's going to go like,
That's
Just try to move at it from that angle.
There is that option. I mean, they are just savages, what if we are just crazy about it and we just drag his right hand man? I already forgot his name again, but we just drag him out of the shed.
Jocko.
Yeah, Jocko, thank you. We just drag him out of the shed dead, and we're just like, hey, how's it going? No, not really, but you get the idea. Or what if we approach him and as soon as he's like, hey, you're not really pirates, we're just really throw it in his face, oh yeah, well, what are you gonna do about that? Sick your dog Jocko on us? I don't think so. You don't even know what
No, 'cause then
operation
he's
you're
gonna
running.
Transform into a whale shark and kill us.
No, he might be cool with it though. He might be like, wow, you guys are really good.
He sounds short-tempered.
Listen, those are all the ideas I got. What you got? What you
Say
think?
we just try to negotiate and ignore dead people. Don't even bring them up.
Negotiate as pirates in pirate outfit?
No.
Do we drop the disguises and just show up and just oh, hey.
Maybe, because if you want to negotiate business terms,
Yeah.
then it's hey, look, we're representatives sent from the mainland. They really want this, so they're going to keep sending people until they get it. So if you want to retain control, this is your best bet.
Okay.
And then
I can live
see
with
what
that.
he says.
I can
We
live
can
with
play
that.
the don't shoot the messenger card. Say that we came to scout it out and we've been been told we can do the negotiating.
Oh yeah. If it starts to go sour, we can even just be like, well, listen, we're trying to be civil, but realistically, there's a whole kingdom's army coming here to claim this place regardless. So,
Yeah.
even though that isn't necessarily true.
Yeah, maybe don't bluff that big. Maybe make it so believable that he might not even need a check.
Oh, hey.
Just say, like, we're just the first wave.
Okay, yeah. Okay, all right.
Because that's true.
Yeah, it is true. That is very true. All right. I say, like right now, we're kind of like no one's around. We just, get naked and put our other clothes on, and then we just go up to him, man, with our other clothes on.
Let's do it.
All
How
right.
far away do you have to be for a ranged weapon to not have disadvantage?
It depends on the... Oh, yeah. You just can't be right next to him.
Okay. I'm going to follow behind a little bit.
Okay. Oh, so I'm going to... you got me addressing him then?
Oh, yeah. I'm not charismatic.
All right.
I'm an old forest hag.
All right, man.
Up to here, basically.
Can we get that close before being spotted, first off? Can we even be that close? Okay.
Yep, you would, but he's no longer in his savage shark form. He's able to transform in and out of that whenever he'd like. He's done eating, I guess.
Okay.
But he's definitely going to be addressing anyone who's out here. So you're going to get, I'd say, maybe as far as you are, and then with a really heavy huff. What are you guys doing around here? I don't really recognize you.
All right. Oh gosh, I'll do a gulp and take a step forward and be like, well, you see, we were sent here to this island that was believed to be abandoned, but we see that you're here. So sorry for the intrusion, but you have a very powerful source of energy and arcane capabilities here. Are you aware of that?
He's going to look like directly at you. He's going to look over at Orin and he's going to be like, what's this guy saying?
Okay.
What do you want?
All right. Oh. So he's kind of biting. Okay, I'm gonna be like, kind of biting. Not a good phrase. I'm gonna be like, yes. Well, like I said, we are the first sent here, the first wave to scout this abandoned island. But the truth is, the power that you have here in this Ethereum, as we call it, is very powerful indeed, and we intended to use it to make a lot of money. And I see that you're currently the owner of this area, it seems, and would wonder if you'd like to cut a deal to achieve a portion of treasures beyond anything you've ever seen.
So you want the sparkle rock? We sell it every day. You didn't have to beat around the bush so hard, my friend. But I do want to know what the heck you're doing in my home.
Fair enough. You see, we cut through the trees over there. We didn't find the path right away, so we're just here. I'm scared. We're just here. Just checking the place out. We didn't realize it was your home, so sorry for trespassing. But if you don't mind me asking, to be upfront, I mean, do you feel you're getting the value that the rock, sparkle rock as you call it, deserves when you sell it? Just really just
trying to get a discount here, son? Is that what that is?
Quite the contraire. I'd really like to push its value further still to entire kingdoms willing to spend just bonkers amounts of gold to achieve the power that's within this sparkle rock.
You might be speaking my language, but I don't know. I'm not really fond of helping out those stuffy nobles. They make sure every one of me and my kind never get the chance to be a part of living society. We always got to live on the outskirts here. Where did you guys come from? What kingdom do we hail from? I'm
the
coming
one
back.
I'll be upfront about it. I don't remember the name of it offhand.
No worries.
But it's that one, the one. And to be fair, while you're looking into that, I'll definitely just be like, yeah, those stuffy nobles, they are truly the worst. Some don't even open their own doors,
behind you, I'll just grunt and kick you.
And by the way, the kingdom is called Neandor.
Neandor, yeah, of course. So when he
Of
asks,
course.
I'll be like, yeah, nobles, right? They suck. We hail from Neandor.
Worst. That
Nope.
means you guys have to pay extra.
Fair enough. Well, like, you know, how much?
Get here?
We were sent on a very large vessel that costs much money because Neandor has a lot of money to give, to be fair. But, of course, only...
I'll, like, actually put my hand in my head as you're saying that. Like, somewhere there's a really nice ship that he could steal from us.
Yeah, not even thinking about it. I'm just like, so much money, incredibly expensive ship. You know, just kind of like fumble my way through the conversation some more. Just be like, yeah, well, I mean, really, let's just cut to the chase here. Neandor has money, but only if, you know, we could set up a civil agreement of sorts where maybe they could come and offer you truly more than the rock might be worth. I really have no idea.
I like what you're saying, but I don't think I can agree. I don't really want to share any profits with anyone. And I'm not really very keen on having visitors around here. Where'd you say that ship was?
I'll chime in and just say, well, they sent us, and if we don't bring back ourselves and some kind of proof, then they're gonna send more people than just us. They'll send a huge group, and they'll send more and more until they take it by force. They don't really care about us. We don't really care about them. They hired us for a job. We're just doing the job. What if we could at least match what you're asking with your premium because you don't like our country, and we will tell them maybe that it's worth a lot more than what it actually is. They have no idea. They have no measure of what it's worth. If you want it for, I don't know what the currency is. If you want it for $1,000 a pound, we'll tell them it's worth 2,500.
2,500, you say?
They're not gonna know.
That is a decent amount of price over the asking price. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I mean, I also hate visitors, right? They're the worst. But man, when they're paying that much, visitors can be friends.
Very nice.
If we don't take back something, then the visitors will definitely not be your friend.
He begins to contemplate what you guys might be thinking, and you almost got him. He's, the fish is taking the bait. But you are starting to hear some things moving around behind you guys. There's shuffles left and right, and some pretty unpleasant, maybe, things coming out of people's throats. As you look around, there's not really any pirates anymore. Just feral zombies, in a way. These pirates no longer have the protection of this shiny rock that's been under the fire. It broke, and it's not casting a protection over the entire camp anymore. So it took a little bit of time, but now there's a free-for-all.
Fun. How does okay, as soon as this becomes apparent, we're like looking around and being like, these are zombies. How does Blackfin react to this?
He's cackling maniacally in another way of, I have to get a new crew every Redtide.
Dang it. So he's totally cool with this.
Yep.
Like, yep, this is just how it is.
And he's also someone who is unaffected by curses, as you can tell. There is definitely some mindless things moving your way, but they're not only moving towards you, they are moving towards Blacktide. This might be a situation where you guys could fight back to back, or just take them right out. Get out of these.
Oh, I see. Yes. Oh,
I
boy.
mean, who says you really have to watch this fight either? You could just grab some stones and go.
Yeah,
Everything's really up to you guys.
If we take the stones and we can make it out, then we can take them home, tell them that it was fine, that nothing went wrong, and then it's their problem when they come back.
Yeah, that's true. Not to be super meta about it, but that could set up a really cool like return to the secret isle game at some point.
It could.
That could be fun. That could be interesting. If it
We're
works out
also
anyway.
contracted to make sure that they can, gather this stuff without consequence.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Well, what if we just tell them that we found an abandoned, shipping post? I mean, it's weeks between, or it'll be weeks between when we leave and when they come back with the ship.
Right.
So we could just say that it's abandoned. At one point, there were probably people there, and then when they come back, if there's a bunch of pirates, it's not our fault. That's just what pirates do.
That's true. I mean, yeah,
might be a little bit harder to sell that when there's like an entire dang near village on the island. That's not exactly a pop-up, oh man, pirates are here, but I get what you're saying.
It's true.
Yeah, but they're not gonna know. That's the thing.
Right. Yeah. Basically, the concept is like, yeah, we just head back with the crystals and we return alive, hopefully, and then we're just like, yeah, place is cool. It's like, what are they gonna know?
Yeah, and
That's
then
A little dirty.
and then like a month later, when our people show up and they think it's all safe, well, then it'll be an issue.
So literally, just like, I don't know. I mean, we could do that. We could escape with our lives and some crystals and be like, this place is crazy. I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you think? Orin is the survivalist, I'd say. So what do we do in this situation?
So with the angle they're all coming, does Redtide have 3 to fight and we have 3 to fight?
Yes.
Generally.
Yep. It's just in that area, I guess. And they're not necessarily going for any specific person. These are just mindless zombies, if you will.
Yeah, they're just
Curse afflicted. And that also brings up the point that there's a curse you're supposed to figure out, too.
That's true. There's a
Because,
whole
I
lot
mean,
more to this place than where...
You two technically are the only ones who can be on this island because of your necklaces. And you can make another necklace with Ethereum if you want, but that brings your total to like 3. So
It's true. We could pick up the one that Jocko dropped too. Yeah, it's an option. All right. Well, either way, I'd say that they're closing in on us. We'd have to make some sort of decision.
Yeah.
do you guys want to... go ahead. Please, go ahead.
I don't know. I was just going to say, do we just like try to run in the bushes and basically just get lost for a second until, just like let them wail on Redtide a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, if it seems like he's getting overwhelmed, then we could just take some ranged shots at him, hopefully, while he's distracted by them.
Right. Or we could get, I was going to say, we could get really crazy and just like attempt to do a debilitating strike on him right now and then run. Like right now, just like immediately drop some damage on him and then run away, hopefully. Yeah. But that could get messy real quick, Because if we have the thought to be able to do that, he might just straight up like think to react faster than that. Like he could just be better than us. That is possible.
I don't know. Right now, we're not a threat to him.
True.
Necessarily.
True. Not directly, at least, for sure.
You're not friends, though.
Right.
Yeah, but we're potentially less of a threat than other things around him.
Maybe.
Do you guys have a course of action that you'd like to take? Or would you like to maybe go through a skill challenge or 2 to get away or perform something? You don't necessarily have to dive into combat if you guys are trying to do something else.
Kind of want to just hide in the bushes and see how it plays out.
Yeah. I feel like that's what we should do. See if we can actually hide from the zombies, like literally, so that they don't necessarily pursue us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That'll be my goal then. I'm going to try to go like right here.
No. Okay.
I want to try to do that. I'm not even going to move until you say what's happening kind of thing, but that's the goal. We're going to try to,
I do feel like you guys had a decent amount of time to decide what you were going to do. So the zombies also had a decent amount of time to start moving towards you. So this is going to be a point where you guys kind of have to like dodge the things that are on your way out of the situation. So if you were going to go forward, you'd have to dodge the shark. If you were going to go off to the side over there, you're going to have to dodge these 2 zombies in the back who have made their way up just a little bit farther.
No.
We're kind of talking it over and be like, oh crap, yeah, we're surrounded. I like it.
There. Just a quick little shift. Would you guys like to do a skill challenge to try to get away, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, I'm going to try to just kind of book it by them.
Yeah.
Basically, kind of getting in their way and they're in our way kind of thing. But yeah.
Dive just like straight into the woods from where I'm at.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to say both of you So I'm going to say both of you at least need to dodge one swipe from these zombies to get out of specific reach. So just give me a skill challenge of whatever you think makes the most sense for your dodging capabilities.
I'm gonna say athletics because I want to like dive out of the way.
I'm gonna opt for acrobatics to try to just kind of like sprint in behind Oren using him as a shield.
Good, thank you. As I dive out of the way.
And my roll is a straight 6.
I got a 9.
Okay. Unfortunately, neither one of you guys make it out of that unscathed. In fact, you did so bad that most of your movement wasn't really there for you. You almost stopped in your tracks by like a punch straight to the gut.
Dove straight into a zombie.
Basically.
Pretty much. Just head first. You got like right there, you know. That's
yeah. It's like, oh dang, they're a little quicker when they're trying.
And you guys are still kind of in the same situation, but it's going to be a little bit harder now that they're right on you. Do you guys want to try to make another skill check, but the DC is raised this time?
I think I might do something different this time.
Ooh, okay.
I would like to, well, that's just combat at this point.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing though. I was like, maybe I just straight up like get involved here.
Yeah, this would be the time I want to do the whole knockback thing and then dive out of the way.
Right. Yeah. I'm tempted to even try to like do some grapple stuff possibly. Like I'm thinking about trying to like shove one into the other, you know, something crazy like that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to be all heroic and stuff. I'm gonna be like, Oren, just go, just save yourself. And I'd like to try to actually move back if I can to like this spot where the great looking thing is, maybe.
Sure.
So that I can try to shove one zombie into the other one. But at that point, that's like a straight up combat action thing. So I don't know if that's initiative prompting and stuff too or what, but.
So that's kind of up to you guys. Is the objective escape from this encounter? If it is, it's a skill challenge. But if you're just trying to like...
It's too late.
Yeah, I feel like it's too late. I feel like I guess my goal really is to like do that and then maybe run away, but I don't know. It feels like combat actions to me at that point. I feel like that's what I'm diving into.
Retreat's always an option at any stage of combat, just so you know. But if you guys are wanting to start initiative, you can
Yeah. All right, so my plan is to move here and then hit this guy, probably just with brass knuckles, and do the knockback into this guy.
Nice. So you guys are trying to do a tandem knockback into both of these zombies to get each other to like clonk heads?
Well, I don't know. Oren's positioning would be a lot better. So if I see Oren doing that, I might just be like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but you're in a lot better spot.
Yeah.
So I might just kind of let him, you know.
Well, so, I mean, if we did it like at the same time, it'd be kind of cool.
Just bonk their heads together. I mean, we could try it.
Yeah.
I'm not against it.
I like it.
If we're doing combat, that's what I want to do. It's the knockback.
Okay.
And then potentially run away.
Okay, tell you what. You guys give me a check, and we're also going to say this is like the initiative for combat.
Okay.
I just want to see how it works out for both of you guys for just laying on this attack.
Alrighty. I'm going to treat it as an athletics check, probably then, for a shove.
Sure.
Mine's a dirty 20.
Oh,
Nice.
that is a 13.
Okay. See, is it contested or is it just against physical defense?
It depends. So if it's an initiative check, then I guess that's just like against the encounter DC or whatever. But
Okay, good.
if it is for the actual actions, then it is contested checks. Mine is a contested check. Oren's would be a roll to hit instead. Attack check.
Okay. So if yours is contested, then I'll go ahead and give it a roll.
Okay.
Nice. That zombie didn't know what was coming for it, and you clocked it right against the head. And you also happened to get just over the DC encounter for this here, which was 12. So to start off, you guys were able to knock these zombies' heads straight together, and they even hit the floor with that extra little bit of room. They didn't even have, like, prone. They didn't even have anywhere to go when they got shoved. So they just got shoved in each other and bounced off. Well, hey, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you want to see what happens in part 3 make sure you check out the next video and leave it in the comments down below what you think is going to happen next. But see you, everybody.
See ya.